around here, so we get a lot of rainbows. But deeper than that, there was a time in Bunjalung country where every rock and every tree and every hill and every stream had its human caretaker, even if they only came once a year. I was in Armidale, they said, I keep going to Byron Bay same time every year. Just like us, we had to get to Tabulum before the winter set in. When we realize where we're coming from, and we're standing on the wisdom of 60,000 years at least of land, country and care, the people came to the most amazing subtropical rainforest in the world, which we've got 3% left. They came and nurtured themselves in winter, share their stories, share their wisdoms, make their marriages. It was a place of abundance. It was known as the Garden of Eden and the Botanical University of Australia. So in that place, they said, but you know, after the massacres and the move around, only 150 years ago, when Whiteys came and wanted to take all the timber to build Sydney and Newcastle, and the people were holding onto the trees, they're our brothers, our family. They said, after the massacres and the move around, the land she lonely, and she's calling back people of all colours of the rainbow to come back again, to stand up and be counted, wear your heart on your sleeve and claim I'm here for love. And the thing about a rainbow is, if you separate the colours, there's no rainbow. You see, in their own way, this grandma was telling me in 1987 when I first went to Wollumben for a meeting, witnessing, because it was men's business, with the Lakota, Dakota, Sioux and Hopi elders that came to this country meeting the Githribil, Withribil, Wyable people to say the American governance, Turtle Island governance, has broken the song lines by bombing Hiroshima, by the wars in the East, Korea, Vietnam, that they can no longer hear the wisdom of the earth. They can no longer hear the wisdom of the whole or of the East. And it has to come about via the Great Southland. And that's what's been happening. And they said it will happen through the people. Eyeball to eyeball, my old auntie said. Our teachings are eyeball to eyeball, heart to heart, hand to hand. What have they been trying to do us for a year? It's like if you look at what we had to go through this year, it's everything that is essential for human nourishment, love, community, connection, for who we are. So it's time, my darlings, but before we go there, I want to honour all the beings, seen and unseen, that are coming with you. You got a grandma, she might have come overseas, she might have been a boat person too. We don't have to just stick them on an island. Most of us were boat people. In this one, the Yagara and Turrbal people particularly, who have been caretakers of this land for 60,000 years, no garbage problems, community, no wars. It's the only country that has that doesn't migrate, that doesn't colonize, that doesn't say, I want what you got. They say, Biome 111. We are one mob. So, one mob. We are, that's the truth, and we've forgotten. We've been conditioned by the I, book the I, this the I, something mind. We've been conditioned by the craziness of the world to think that I am different from you. But guess what, darling? I am you and you are me. Homo Tatsliani, it will say it, we'll all come home. If we stay together long enough, what I breathe out, you'll breathe in, we'll recycle each other. In the space of recognizing that we are one, how about standing up right now and recognizing that? So look around you, to the front, to the north, to the east, to the south. Look around you, see the people that you are intimately connected with here. And if you've got your phone on, they'll probably photograph it for you. But we are connected, we are one. And if you want to empower that in you, feel your heart, feel your body. You know, if you go out in the forest and you get really, really quiet, you can almost hear it hum. And in Tibet, on the border of Tibet, I was told about the way that they saw the sound of the first chakra, the root chakra I belong, is Lam, then Ram, then Ham, but the heart chakra is Yam. So that's an arm sound. sound, and it's Oma, and it's Mama, and it's yum, whatever. So we are going to, right now, we're going to make 3 Oms. People do it all around the world. Take it into that place where you felt so at home on this earth. Walking in the forest, you might have looked at the mushrooms and they might have helped to remind you that we are one with nature. We are taking care of nature, and nature will take care of us. And as you're standing there, feel your presence on the ground. In the Rainbow region, we've been gathering every Sunday for the last 5 months. You've seen some of the lights up here, my brother Jambi, Meryl also researching all this business for us. Everybody's got their part to play. Some people are making gardens for those who don't have the means to make gardens. Single parents, old people, whatever. We're making gardens on Mullumbimby. We also happen to be known as the most unvaccinated place in Australia. And when I was in LA about 4 years ago in the music set, they put out the LA Times. There's a woman called Iggy Pop, Iggy Azalea, and she made up the name after her mum's house in Azalea Street in Mullumbimby. And in the LA Times front page said, she comes from Mullumbimby. That is the spiritual capital of Australia. So I don't know about that, but I do know we're rising the spirit, and we had to come here because we came up, Tricky invited us, and I've come here before and seen the flame arising, and I see the energy cooking on all of us right now because it's on the humanness. As we said from that meeting, from the old Hopi prophecies, which reminds us, there is a river flowing very fast, there are those that will be afraid, but the elders say, let go of the banks, let go of the known forms. The time of the lone wolf is over. Gather yourselves. Everything we do now must be done in sacred ceremony and in celebration. We are the ones we've been waiting for. Okay. So in different ways, it's weaving our ways in magical plays. Every time someone comes to the Blues Festival, which began after that meeting, we take them to Wollumben. Certain people who have it in their hearts, because it's in the arts of that we can sing it up. And we're going to be singing all the way in our chanting. We're not going to march against, we're going to sing for the blessings of this life, the beauty of my life, the beauty of you, the beauty of me, the beauty that we live in sovereignty. And we give thanks to all the speakers that came here today to enlighten us, to charge us up. I'm feeling on fire. How are you feeling? On fire! On fire! On fire! So, if you just let that fire, it's going to show anyway. You may as well tell a dozen people, and then they can share a few more. And in a few days, we've told 500,000. So, you know, do you believe it's in vaccinations? My mum just told me to go down and play with the neighbour Jenny because she got German measles when I was 5. I played with her. I came home. I was sick for a few days. Immunity! Naturally! We can all do it naturally. Breast mothers, mother's milk, best immunity. This other thing is absolute nonsense. And it's ignorant. And more than that, it's cruel. So use your voice, use your love, use your creativity. We've got to wake it up sometime. We've got to wake up to this prayer. There's a great film, Wake Up Call, on Oracle Films from the World Freedom Alliance. Do you believe what's true? You can see it on Facebook before they take it down, but you'll find it on YouTube. And it's with the group who said, this is what democracy looks like. Thousands and thousands in Europe. So check it out. We are just one little light bulb, but we are connecting on the song lines of the One Heart. So welcome you all to the One Heart Party, and empower it with 3 Oms as we're standing here now, and feet on the ground. Just sound any way you like in Om. Om. You are beautiful. You are free. Blessings be. Love you. Love me. That's what we're here for. Stand up and be proud, wear your heart on your sleeve and claim, I'm here for love.